What's my favorite clone death scene? It sounds dark, but we're going to build that in a mock today. So there have been many clone death scenes over the Clone Wars era and all of the episodes that we have seen in our fun show. But one of my favorites that I'm going to build a mock today is Commander Thorn. He is part of our Coruscant Guard or Shock Troopers, and he's going out with a bunch of B2 battle droids coming down off of gunships. So today we're going to build that into a mock. I'm really excited. I wanted to do something clone oriented. Again, I'm just a big lover of the clones. So I know I did the last one with Shock Troopers, but it just happened to be one of the best death scenes in my opinion. So I decided to do Commander Thorn. Now, it isn't a Lego minifigure that we have. We have Commander Fox. We don't have Commander Thorn. So I have my own that I have made from parts of our Coruscant Guard clone troopers. So this isn't one that's obviously going to be able to be purchased by Lego. So keep that in mind. But we're going to go ahead and build us our small little diorama of Commander Thorn's ultimate death scene.
Alrighty guys, so I promise I am not making another mock with tan and dark tan. I'm just using these pieces to make the flooring for our mock and use it as my template here. I actually have a lot of the dark gray and light bluish gray kind of tied up in the previous mock, which at this time I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep that built or destroy that one and break it down. After building this mock, I actually really like this one better on display personally, so I'm gonna go ahead and break down that other mock before we do our next one, but in our mini building series. But I really liked this template I had here. I think it was perfect for what we were going to see. The actual setting is just right outside of like a hangar, it looks like, or a landing pad. So there's not really much, texture there. I added some that wasn't seen in the show just to make the mock look a little bit easier on the eyes and more fun to look at. Otherwise, it would just be a big gray, same color everywhere, flat. And so I made it a little bit rising for where we're going to actually have Commander Thorn standing. And as you see here, those light bluish gray masonry bricks I used in my Ryloth mock, and I really want to use them in a snot technique. And I wasn't sure how I was going to go about it, but I think it would add a little bit of texture and look really cool. So I went ahead and finished, going through all of this, tiling it up and adding, and then I come back to that masonry and I figured out this is where I'm going to put it, with the center where Commander Thorn is. And I kind of get it hunkered down here, and I think it looks awesome. So I'm just adding a few crates here, and then I make my custom Commander Thorn based off of spare parts I have from other clone troopers, and then I get my droids and get them on here as well for the final product.